This is a cha-cha video, a butterfly explanation. We're going to start with the very basic and simple understanding of we dance total of 3 cha-chas. We start with a side step. I'm going to go to my right. Then from here I will close the inner thighs. I will go straight forward. And the last thing that I will do is I will go to my right again. Right after this figure, you can dance either a New York or back to back, shoulder to shoulder, just about any variation you can think of in your full bronze. But bottom line is we're talking about butterfly only. On the way back, I once again gonna go with my left this time, cha-cha-cha. I will close the feet and then I will go forward on my right and then cha-cha-cha again to my left. First, let's discuss the very basics. If you're going to the right, you start with the right foot. If you're going to the left, you start with the left foot. When you're dancing to the right, you dance cha-cha-cha to the right, and you must close your inner thighs or brush your feet before you move to the next section. Step, lock, step. Step on the left, close behind, step on the left, close. So there's always that closing of the inner thighs and precisely brushing your heels, technically speaking, since we're speaking about Latin, before you move out to the next figure. Common mistake. The first common mistake is that people don't brush and they just take the next step. They dance lockstep and then they just go to the side. Ideally in dance, you would always try to close your feet before you open them. Open, close, close, open, close, open. So basically always altering from close to open. Practicing very slow with no music helps significantly to build a proper muscle memory. I'll do it once again, going to my right, but this time I will add 2 more elements. The first one is I'm going to add my arms. Not arm styling, simply keeping my arms open. Frankly, the main reason for that is to make sure that I can balance out my figure while moving without loss of control, I guess. When you're dancing with your partner, you will be connected with one arm, and then the other one, the least that you will do is it's going to be to the side. Not too high, we're not talking about bottom or smooth, but pretty much drop down, sort of like a Gucci back idea, holding it. We'll do it going to the right. So this is the first element that we're adding. I'm gonna go cha-cha-cha. We'll close my inner thighs and heels. We'll go cha-cha-cha again. And I'll do a third and last one, once again going to my right. From here, I will reset the movement and I'll go to my left. Cha-cha-cha. Closing, cha-cha-cha. Closing, and then once again, cha-cha-cha. The next element or the next technique that we can add is we can start opening a bit more space with our legs before we move the torso, that standing foot. So if I go to my right, for example, often what we see is we just see everything moving from our students. Basically, we just see drop, 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 drop. Drop, drop, drop. Ideally, we would like to open a bit more space with basically just about any step. Opening and then moving the spine. I'll do it again. Opening and then moving the spine. Closing, changing weight, opening, then moving the spine, rotating. Same thing, opening, then moving the spine. So this way, one will start getting far more fluid and soft movement in between. Although cha-cha is a staccato dance, cha-cha is a very sharp, percussive, drumming type of dance, we don't have to dance robotically by basically just shifting our center with every single action of us. So it is important to make sure that there is a clear opening and a rather fluid action when moving. The next thing that we can perhaps think of is what rotates, because we have rotation to the right, rotation to the left, ta-ta-ta. What I will typically teach is I will teach that my shoulders are that kind of close, as well as the center of mine, center, sternum, but it's not necessarily the legs. I like to think that the legs will bring me where I need to go as long as I point them to the direction needed. But what truly turns me is really my upper body, my center primarily, and then definitely the shoulders can add more of that rotation. Okay, so everything I said to the right applies to the left. I will do it to the left once, just to make sure we have it on a video. Open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. And if dancing it just a little faster for the purpose of kind of seeing that simultaneous action, we're gonna go cha-cha 1, cha-cha 2, cha-cha 3. For example, New York maybe 3, cha-cha 1, cha-cha 2, cha-cha 3, double maybe, and then a cha-cha-cha. But between every single step of ours, we always have to land our heels together between every step. I'm in open position. Now I'm going to close my feet. I'm in an open position. Now I either have a lock step or I have to close my feet. But there's always a close action happening prior to moving our next figure, I guess. Head up. We're not talking about forward poise or any of this in this video. I don't think that's necessary. But we do want to make sure that our eyes are looking where we're trying to go, I guess. So while I have to dance parallel to my partner, I do want to make sure that I'm not twisted slightly diagonal, anticipating the next figure. In my basic cha-cha, side to basic, cha-cha-cha, I'm straight out facing my partner, there's nothing else happening. After I'm done looking at my partner, then I turn. And I turn approximately quarter, I guess. That's at least in my, never being best in geometry, so to speak, but more or less this is the amount of rotation. And then I'm gonna move out. In the end of that figure, I will go back, I will face my partner, my shoulders will be parallel with his, and then I'll move again. Same thing to the left, of course. Again, I've been sort of focusing on the right, but there's truly no difference. They're identical, they're sort of mirroring figures with the directions. Make sure that you're not anticipating. Anticipation is one of the things that kills the competitiveness behind a cha-cha or any of the dances for that matter, but since we're on a cha-cha page, what we see sometimes is people dancing their basic, rotating it. Because they know, oh, I'm going to go to a crossover. So they would do cha-cha-cha, and they're already there. There's nothing staccato behind. So there's nothing competitive. Everything becomes very blendy to a social aspect. If a dancer's goal is to enjoy social aspects, so who cares? But when trying to dance more clear with better lines, definitely clear action here, clear rotation. Same thing. When you're going forward, think of going forward. Don't think if I already need to rotate to go back to him. Be present in the action you're trying to achieve. I think knowing the choreography and being able to think of what's next is a fantastic and really high level knowledge for anyone who does it. But anticipation and starting figures too early before one complete